CNBC TV18's Kritika Saxena caught up with the CEO of Sembcorp and began by asking him about his plans in the immediate future, how much investment they're looking at, they would like to put in India in the next 1 or 2 years.
Sembcorp has investment in thermal energy plants in Nellore, Andhra Pradesh, and also in 6 other states in renewable energy, wind and solar energy. So our total investment in India now is exceeding $3.7 billion US dollars.
So, $3.7 billion clearly indicates a strong bullishness in India. Can I say that in the next 1 year alone, given the kind of plans that you have, you will put in an investment of about $1 to $1.5 billion?
Well, we're looking for new opportunities, and thermal power plants are very expensive stuff.
Yeah.
If we find a good opportunity like what we have in Nellore, every unit of those plants will cost about $1.5 billion US dollars.
Every unit?
Every unit, which is 2 by 660 megawatt, will cost that type of money. So it depends how lucky or how fortunate we can in securing a deal within the time frame. Then if we can do that, then I'm sure that we will invest in the project in India.
There's a 1400 megawatt plant that you're in talks with GMR in Odisha. Is Odisha, given the kind of regulatory hurdles that there are, is Odisha a suitable area to invest in?
Well, we have guided by our investment criteria. The project must be commercially viable.
Okay.
And of course, we have to evaluate all the other risks of the project, in terms of the coal linkage, in terms of this security and the title of the assets and so on. So therefore, I would not rule anything out if it is commercially viable and also an attractive deal that meet our hurdle rate.
Okay.
Then I'm sure that we will consider those investments.
Okay. Are you in talks with GMR for the 1400 megawatt plant alone or with a partner?
No, we are not talking to GMR right now.
Okay.
We are continuing to explore in different opportunities. But if GMR have an interest to divest and the investment is good, we are willing to talk to them or any other people.
Okay. What are the Indian partners that you would be looking at bringing on board, maybe looking at buying out plants from or partnering, or which are the conversations that you're having right now for prospective buyouts?
Well, I think each deal is different, and we are open to work with different partners. But in the longer term, we would like to accumulate all our thermal assets together.
Okay.
And when there's enough critical scale, we like to go for IPO in India.
You're looking at an IPO in India. So
yes.
what is the scale that you would want to reach, and by when would you look at an IPO?
Well, today we have more than 2,600 megawatt of coal-fired power plant. I would say by the time it reach at least double the capacity, then I think it has sufficient scale for IPO.
Okay, so another 2 to 3 years to that in that case?
Yes, that will be about right, yeah.
Well, it's